Hi, what's up, guys? It's your girl Jay Tanil for DreaminInBrooklyn.com here with up and coming rapper Scramz, fresh out of Brooklyn. How you doing, Scramz?
I'm fine.
Okay, so his name's Scramz. Scramz. Where did that come from? How did you develop this name? Where did it originate?
It kind of started as a family nickname. My grandfather kind of gave all my cousins like nicknames, and mine was Scram, and mine kind of just stuck.
Okay. Um, so how was it like growing up being Scramz?
I mean, I wouldn't say I had a hard life, but it wasn't an easy one either. I didn't have much outlet to like just venture off and just ask questions. So I kind of just thought about things, assessed things on my own way. So you hear that a lot in my music too. Like when you listen, you're gonna hear that a lot.
Being that you were the only child, did you always want to rap?
No, rapping was not something that I always wanted to do. I actually went through a lot of different stages in my life. I did a lot of things. It started off with just drawing, and then I ventured on to painting. Then I ventured off into poetry. Then I ventured off into dancing. I started skating. So it's just like I'm just evolving as I go on.
Okay, so what made you want to start rapping? Did you just like wake up one morning and say, okay, I want to be a rapper. I'm going to try this thing out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
That's actually a pretty funny story. Well, we used to do a lot of bar hopping, skating, and we just used to freestyle sometimes. And my friends just always would wait to hear what I would have to say, like as we're doing this. And that's what I did. I just started writing, and then more people just started liking it, and I was just like, maybe this could happen. Maybe this could happen.
So what inspires you to rap?
I mean, I pull inspiration from everywhere, but musically, I don't really listen to hip hop that much. I'm more of like rock alternative pop. That's what I mostly listen to. But I get inspired when I just see a good picture. I get inspired when I see good interior design, like just everything. Conversations that I'm having with certain people would inspire me. I just pull it from everywhere.
So, okay, you have this mixtape coming out.
Yeah.
So, what is it about? What's the name of it? We need to know. We need to know how we can listen to what you have to say.
Well, the mixtape is actually a concept mixtape. The title of it is Seeing from Afar, Wishing on a Star. And as I'm going through this journey, it's basically like a soundtrack. My music is the soundtrack to this journey that's happening. So you guys are gonna find that we're looking at a date around March 3rd. That's the date we're looking at to drop it. So keep your ears open.
So what's the deal behind this title of your mixtape? Seeing from Afar, Wishing on a Star. Where did you get it from?
I basically was sitting out on my porch one day, and I was just like trying to think about everything, like how could I make this happen, like just basic overall how aspect on things, and I just was like, I feel like I'm just sitting here seeing from afar, and I just was like, wow, that would be perfect right there, and then when I came up with the overall concept, I was like wishing on a star, because that's what I'm doing. I'm wishing that this thing really happens for me.
How do you feel about the state of hip hop right now? Do you feel what is your feeling towards it? There's been a lot of controversy surrounding that. How do you feel as an upcoming artist?
I feel like it's just a lot of negativity in hip hop right now, and like they're just conveying all the wrong messages. And I want to be that type of person that has a positive thing to say and just kind of like uplifting people, with my music.
When did you fall in love with hip hop?
I would have to say when I heard the first Blueprint. by Jay.
So what song on that album gave you that aha moment?
I would have to say Takeover. I would have to say Takeover. Like, Renegade is running a close second, but it would be Takeover.
Okay. So I had this conversation with someone on my BBM about what was better, the Takeover or Ether. So what do you feel? Which one was hotter? Who won the battle?
I feel that they kind of have two different styles. So if you favor a specific style, then you're always gonna lean more towards that person. Like, oh, Jay's was better. Nas was whack. Like, I didn't even understand what he was talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they just have two different styles, but they're both great songs. I just feel like they're both great songs, but the styles is just too different to compare.
So who won? Who you felt won? Honestly,
I feel lyrically, Nas had it, but just on some talking real, like what I did with your baby moms and all this kind of next stuff, just bringing it to light. Like, Jay just kind of like played them on that, you know. But lyrically, like, I feel like Nas took it.
Jay-Z versus Nas. Nas took it.
I feel like Nas took it.
Okay, Biggie or Tupac?
I'm more of a Big fan, even though I do listen to pop. But I would have to say I've been with Big more, because I feel like if he had a longer life and a longer career, just as long as Pac had his career, that Big would have been eventually bigger than Pop.
Is it because you're from Brooklyn?
That might be one of the reasons.
That might be one of the reasons. Okay, guys. So it's your girl, Jay Tanel, for Dreamin' in Brooklyn. It's your boy, Scramz. Mixtape coming out March 3rd.
March 3rd. Keep your ears open for that.